Hello, everybody. I hope y'all doing wonderful. I felt like I'm froze. Okay. Think I'm back in business. It just seems like it's a little sluggish. If that's the word for YouTube on StreamYard. Maybe it's just me. But maybe I might invest in the what is that called? Because I'm feeling like you getting a free one, so you're not getting the best graded on the StreamYard. So I might invest in a membership next year. But I want to have a little bit more members. If that makes sense. Like at least want 1,000 to invest in it. But if I don't, I don't. But I might have to because this seems a little shaky. But I hope y'all having a wonderful night. We just chit chatting. Thank you for joining. I'm just chit chatting. So if you catch this live later, thanks in advance for the view. And if you just trying to figure out what I'm just freestyling it tonight. Um, I wanted to come on here because I did get a nasty thing when I was talking about that little girl's mouth. And it was really nasty because I wouldn't think nothing. And I also made sure I said that I don't insinuate any SA on a child. But I did have a problem with this person coming on here feeling like she needed to try to tell me off. Let me tell you something. I didn't come on here and I feel like Jazz was more like, when I seen the video, I was more like, why are you acting so defensive? That is just something I'm trying to figure out. Now, if something's going on with your baby's tongue or situation, why are you so defensive? Talking about my children. Y'all talking about innocent children. Well, let me tell you something. I think you're more scared of what those CPS people might think than what we think. You're more pissed off at the fact that Philip and Hannah did not zoom through those videos before they posted, because that's what they do. They don't double check, or they don't edit a much out on these videos. And now if somebody zoomed in there, that's their prerogative. That's what people are paid to do. People are paid to examine every video to the T. Okay? There's somebody right now looking at somebody's video and talking about, that Matt wasn't there a few minutes ago. And let me ask you a question, Rochelle. Do you think it's disturbing for the person that took the picture or just the baby's mouth alone? I looked at the picture and I was like, maybe it's like hygienic. There's something going wrong with. I wouldn't think nothing other than just that child ate off of somebody that was sick, and the kids stay sick. So that's why I just thought, like, cankle sores, just weirdness. I wasn't thinking nothing crazy, but I felt like Jazz gave me vibes when she got on live. She gave me weird vibes. She gave me weird vibes, such as somebody was trying to protect somebody else instead of. It was weird. I didn't think it was organic. I don't think it was about her children. It's more about stop picking on my man. And if you have to do that, Jazz, you have to really look and see if this man is for you and your family. Because you're seeming so defensive. And I'm personally feeling like Chris is killing her YouTube fantasy vibe. She can't come on here and brag about anything about this man. Everybody is telling the truth about him, or the truth is starting to come out. And she can't focus on her channel. That's the reason why she has to eat off of that baby's mouth. Like literally, she has to make a video and she wants people to hear her side. But and I feel like she wouldn't take that baby to the doctor. She's not. Because that takes too much out of her and Chris' time. And if she's not complaining, Jazz ain't worried. Because I had to look at my I had to look at I had to look at my own damn tongue. Like because y'all, I couldn't. But like I said in my live earlier today, and if that's the case, I see but all of them is so nasty in a hygienic way. Y'all, we saw this man literally lean back, put his shirt up, and start rubbing his balls. Now, he also did it in a live, but he was scratching it, or he adjusts his hand to his pelvis area and moved it around. We watched it. I know they got more sickened. Jazz looked like she has booty crumbs on her sheets. It seemed like Jazz looked like she the type to walk around and sit on her couch with nothing on. Like that robe, it looked like you probably have nothing on under that robe. And she sits right on that couch. Yeah, I mean, it's not that hard. It just took this child a couple of weeks to realize that she has to do her kids' hair daily. I don't think you're a good mother because you just did that. So whatever, and and maybe I wanted to think positive. I was like, maybe that's how that little girl's, you know, bottom of her tongue looks. I want to give it a benefit of the doubt, but that ain't my kids. Like I ain't gonna lie to you. Jazz, she seemed like she'd be content with our kids getting taken away. She'd be so content. She'll have something to talk about. She'll have fake cries. She'll get her views. But y'all, this girl hold on. I'm gonna look on my phone. This girl views haven't been pushing nothing. And yes, but it is okay. What is that? I have to look that up. Hold on, I'm gonna look this up real quick. No, girl, you taught me something, Rochelle. Look at you. I hope it's nothing bad. But it's more like she's just trying to come back on the scene, and because she can't really pop off on Chrissy. She can't really pop off on Medusa. So what else does she have? She goes by the reactors in what they're saying. She has no content for herself. That is the crazy reality. Oh, concerning that. I thought my little retarded self thought it was a disease. See, See, well, I'm gonna tell y'all something. We ain't gonna talk about this little girl that much. I just think that Jazz came on the scene, and all she wanted to use this picture in this situation for views. She's not getting views because, be honest with you, if you think something's wrong with my child or not, you gonna get cussed out. That's how it is. You don't get cussed out. But Jasmine's not pulling views. For this chick to been like nearly out of YouTube for about 2 weeks, you will think that people will run to her channel. You know, hey girl, I missed you. I want to see more chaoticness. But y'all, I'm gonna run back these numbers. Okay, the numbers don't lie. People lie. Okay. Now I always been taught that. And people can try to fake the numbers, but it is what it is. All right. So yesterday, she only has 6.7 views. Okay. Today, 1.5. And when she had her live, people still didn't run to it. She had 2.5 views. So at the end of the day, y'all just gave this girl something to come on and help boost her channel. That's it. That's sad, but I don't believe in too much chaotic. And that's weird. I just feel like she used her child's trauma to make money. That's all. If it is something wrong with that child, let it go away with grace and don't cause her any harm. But at the end of the day, you're supposed to be a mom and say, hey, what is that on your tongue, by the way? Now she want to ride it out with pot rocks. Girl, that ain't no pot rocks. Yes, that's all I'm trying to say. And I'm glad, she didn't get no views for that. She might get it tomorrow, but she didn't get the views that she needed. And I'm going to say this. Jazz, your man, or you never disrespect your mother, your views will still be okay. You didn't allow a man to disrespect you. And she know that there's like a very slim chance that any of her subscribers like Chris on their right mind. Some people, they say they like him, but they troll her a lot. Just like the people that tell her to get all these registries. They make fun of her. Like, ha, ha, ha. But it is what it is, y'all. But in the meantime, we chit-chatting, y'all. I just finished watching Roots Next Generation, right? And y'all, when I tell y'all, my mind, I look at Roots different. Like, I don't look at it like the war of, segregation and freedom and stuff like that. I look at it deeper now. Like, darn, you know what? These people literally took their man to see their father. And he had to give them the blessings to like court them. And I'm sitting here thinking to myself, like, if we did that, if we even had the chance to do that, y'all, how many of us would not be baby mamas today? Like, seriously, like, how many of us would not be baby mamas? Like, if we took the guy to say, hey, I like you, I really want to be with you. Okay, well, let me before you even give him a kiss, or I need you to visit my dad. You know how many of us would really be baby daddies, like baby mamas? Like it would be so great. But no, we're grown. That's what that's funny to me now. Like I think about that, like when I was watching Roots, and I'm like, darn, there ain't no baby mamas, there ain't no scandal. Now, we know. There was some stuff. But at the end of the day, it was very respectful. And we just lost that type of respect. Like I don't, and ever since like I had my first real relationship, I didn't ask my mom for permission. Like, girl, I'm grown. But now I wish I did. I'm sorry, mama. But I look at Roots different. And so now I'm watching the latest Root, like reboot. And y'all, I had to turn it off. I was so conflicted, y'all. I don't know if y'all saw the new Roots, like Radical Forest is in there, and who else is in there? Gosh, what is his name? He played on Save the Dance. That black guy, is that him? I don't know. I think that's him, but he plays in it as well. But and Ti plays in this one as well. And if you watch the Bridgertons, the Duke actually played one of the characters, Chicken George. So when I'm watching the series, I'm very conflicted. Like, what's going on? Okay, so it was like the male. They're turning these boys into men. So after they do their challenges and stuff like that, they have to get on the knife. They have to get on the board and chop off something down there. But I'm cool with that. Okay. That's something they have to do. But the kicker was they told them to go in the water with a group of guys, and I'm assuming to unrelease themselves. And I'm like, that's YouTube has me have me that is very hey with a G, okay? I'm like, man, I'm like, did they do that? But maybe it's just, television, they gotta make it some type of spicy, but I really I really watched that part, like, really? See, and I've seen it before, but I just never paid attention to that part. But now you think about it, like if you ever watch the first one, they do show a little bonding with like the boys, like they all in one tent. Like you'll see them like after they got it done, then they start tickling each other. And I was like, what the hell? But I didn't pay it any attention until like I saw the other one. So, so I've been watching like the Roots and stuff, and it's been interesting. Like, and you have to have a different mindset to watching it. You can't just look at it like, oh, and you can look at it anyway, but for me, I had to look at it to be funny. Like, I didn't watch Roots to be mad. I watched Roots to laugh at, the difference in society back then and today. Like, because trust me, I always felt like that. Like, shoot, I'm grown. I don't need my mama. But they had a different respect. But hey, if you ever go on YouTube, they will show y'all real live people of, the Roots, like Chicken George or Kuta. Like, they don't have a hardcore picture or like a picture or structure out of these people, but they do have a statue of him, and they have I'm sorry, they also have like the pictures of, like, Queen was Alex Haley. If you ever seen the Queen story, um that's Holly Berry in that one. I do always need her. Do you need your mama? I always need her. But think about that, Kev. Like, I just feel like life was so much structure. Like, for some odd reason, I'm like, huh. But it was different. They had a different respect. Yeah, I don't know what happened, but we kind of lost respect. But I encourage anybody to look at, you've seen Roots in a negative way, go back and look at it, and look at like their values and their morals that they put out for their family. And that's why I probably looked at it different, because I was like, I was yearning for a different view, and I saw it. I saw watching the new generation. And it's not the best, but it's okay. Sometimes I don't know if y'all ever like just yearn to watch something good and wholesome. Like, I don't know, like if I'm in a certain mood, I will pick up and watch a Gene Wilder and Richard Pryor movie at any day. Like, my favorite one is Stir Crazy or See Evil, Hear No Evil. If I'm having a bad day, I'm definitely watching those two movies. I just like a wholesome movie, and even though it's not so wholesome, but y'all get what I'm saying. It has some type of, it has something that make you feel cozy inside. But y'all, I've been on here for 25 minutes, and I was just trying to chit chat, making sure that I am still here. I ain't doing nothing. And I also didn't want to really, I'll talk about Peach tomorrow, y'all. My, my head is like, I can't do Peach right now. Even though I want to say this, I do want to say this. I wish Peach will remember that she wants privacy when she comes on here with a lawnmower trying to cut off her hair. I'm just being honest. I want to see Peach up here like 3 months trying to cut her hair with a lawnmower or weed whacker because she mad at her husband. Okay? Girl, talk about she want privacy. But y'all, I have to go because I really need to get up in the morning. But I just wanted to chit chat with y'all and tell y'all I'm still here. And I don't know, like, I'm trying to write a couple of like stories for I want to do it on Friday night. I want to call it Friday Fright Night. Friday Fright Night. I want to do that, but I want to talk about love that went wrong. Cause I'm an expert on that. And y'all, let me ask y'all a question. This is real quick. What's up with the new wave gurus of relationships? Now, I was actually listening to somebody the other day, and it's like, to me, it seems like everybody is going in circles when they're telling you how to dodge certain behaviors, certain guys, certain women. And then this is okay, but this is not, but this is still contradicting about this girl. Y'all, I was like stir crazy listening to this one guy. And I'm like, which one's the idiot? Me or him? Me for listening to him, but for him to even come on here and keep on talking weird. Like, for example, like, I always hear a lot of men talk down on single moms. Being a single mom is a breeze if you have the right, to me, being a single mom is a breeze. If you have the right village. That makes sense. You have people behind you, people that understand you. Um, Everybody wins, and your circle, your children win. The people that help you with your children, you win. It takes a village, right? But for some odd reason, some of these gurus, definitely the ones that's against single moms and dating. Now, to me, dating sometimes can be mm, slow your tail down. Wait till one of them gets about 5, and then you can date. Like I have a 1-year old. I probably won't really date until he gets about 5 or 6, y'all. And not because it's no rush. That's just for me. It's no rush in dating. He's one. He's one. So why date? Why date? That's just me personally. Um. So in the meantime, like, it gives me enough chance to understand who this person is and understand what my children need, understand what I want and what I don't want. So when I listen to these like quick microwave gurus, it will definitely, if I listen and take heed of what they're saying, I'll be like pushing myself back 20 years. I'm definitely going to be a spinster if you listen to somebody. When you listen to certain people, you will definitely be single for the rest of your life. So at the end of the day, I really want to tell people that's out there looking for love, you don't have to really search for it. It comes naturally. And if you believe in God, because I believe in God on this channel, okay? So if what's for you is for you. All right. That's all I'm gonna say. Doesn't matter what it looks like that somebody else is looking on your side, on your grass, and your grass got green patches, or it don't look as green, it looks red because they're colorblind. Okay, y'all just gotta understand. Sometimes people are walking around here colorblind, and they saying, "Oh, something wrong with your grass." No, my grass is perfectly green. You're colorblind. You can't see it. That's it. Okay. So you just gotta let people be colorblind. You do you. You love who you love, and no matter what. But at the end of the day, you just gotta know who you are before you get to that situation. Or you walk around here letting somebody swipe your EBT card for a piece of steak for $59. But y'all, that's none of my business. But y'all have a wonderful evening, and thank y'all for showing up. And Rochelle, you are a VIP tonight. Thank you so much. And y'all have a lovely evening. And I'll talk to y'all on tomorrow. Bye.